What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Merry Christmas post Eve. Post. Merry Christmas. Merry the day after Christmas. How about that? So, I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Mine was pretty low key. Due to work, I wasn't able to go home. So, just hung out here. So, yeah, it was just real low key. Didn't do much at all. Um, my first real day off since Thanksgiving, I believe. Uh, I checked offers a few times, sent some offers. That was about it. Oh, and launched my drafts, of course. So it was pretty much no work on the eBay front. No work on the full-time job either. And just tried to relax, take it easy. So um, that was kind of nice. But there is something I wanted to talk about, and that was my last video. Someone commented basically I was monotone. And geez, now I'm clearing my throat tone. But that's just life sometimes, right? Like these aren't Hollywood production videos. You know, sometimes life's hard, sometimes it's easy, sometimes you're happy, sad, depressed. I mean, there's just all the range of emotions, right? And I burn out. That's why that video was a little bit monotone is I'm burnt out. Um, Working two jobs is tough. Even though I do this all at home, eBay, it's still tough to find the motivation when you're tired to either before work or after work come home, sit down here and draft and take pictures and do all the eBay stuff. It takes a while to motivate yourself, and so yeah, it's sometimes I want to do a video because I want to update, and I'm not gonna pretend to be happy just for a video if I'm um, just kind of burnt out and don't have a lot of energy. The point of this channel is to share what it's like to have an eBay store and from my point of view, because everyone's going to do this a little bit different. Things are going to affect people different. Um, like it doesn't stress me out to work both jobs, but I am a little tired at times. So, it's they said have more energy. You need to bring more energy. Well, yeah, I try, but sometimes in life you can't do that. So this isn't glossed over. It's not made up. This is, if you want to know what it's like to have two jobs or just how to do eBay, this is it. And this is what I'm working for or working towards is the success of just so I can just do eBay. And this is why a lot of people fail and why a lot of people don't try to start a business because it is a lot of hard work. You can fail, which I already have once, and you gotta like find another gear sometimes to really keep going at times. Now, I'm gonna guess, and I kind of remember this from when the first store was doing really well. When you're making money and you're selling a lot of things, then that's like your dopamine, right? That's your reward. That ching and seeing the daily sales and shipping out the packages. When you're pulling them, you're pulling a lot of package. Monday you'll ship out 100 packages. So that kind of helps keep you going. It's in these early stages like now that are pretty hard too, um, to keep going because like we're selling two or three a day compared to literally 10 times that 20 to 30 a day when the first store was doing fine before eBay killed it. So it's it's just a lot. It's a lot, and you don't have as much money, so you have to be careful. Like when do I grow? When do I not? Um, I'm only doing 10 a day right now. And it feels like 100 sometimes. I'm like, geez, can I never get ahead? So it's a struggle, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. Um, there's some people that are on cruise control because they're doing 100 per day and they have people working for them, or they have everything all figured out and they know and they have their supply chain. It's just this beautiful circle that works. The money goes out and comes back in. Really great systems. And that's where I hope to be. Um, it'd be nice if that happened in the next year here. 2025 is going to be a big year as far as decisions for me on how I proceed with eBay. I need to figure out, is what I'm doing now working? Is it going to work? Um, or no, I need to switch directions. I'm not going to quit eBay. Um, well, I'm not going to quit e-commerce. There may come a day when eBay's stupid rule changes and things they do is just too much, and I'm like, see ya. I'll go try it somewhere else. Like maybe Shopify or something. I have no idea. That's just, you got to kind of play with those ideas in the back of your head just in case. I mean, what if we all woke up tomorrow and eBay was gone for whatever reason, or if their servers all blew up, or I mean, something crazy happens, right? So, oh, they make another stupid policy change, and you're just like, that's it, I'm done. So, anyways, this year the goal is to really get things figured out. Really get, okay, this is the plan. This is working. This is not working. I need to change X, Y, and Z to make it work. Um, get everything tightened up so that we can scale it. My processes I'm pretty comfortable with. I've been using them for a while, a couple of years, a year and a half maybe. This is, how long have I been doing Flat Day? Like 2 years now, I think. Yeah, year and a half, year and a half. So I'm good with it. I'm good with how I ship and how I store and um, my photos. So I did try to change that, like we were talking about. I played with the angle and stuff. It is a little more angled. The angle's you can't tell, but the angle isn't as shallow as it was before. I think the board is too long. I think if I'm gonna try to do what I want to do, that needs to be a lot shorter. Um, so because you think about, so if you think about like how long should that be? Think about how long is the longest item you're gonna do. Because I'm gonna do coats. If it's like a trench coat or something, I would do it on the mannequin, right? So for that, a pair of jeans. How long is a pair of jeans? Well, an inseam, like you're gonna buy anything over like 38 inches. So then you got to add more. So basically, I'm saying if you had a board that was like 5 feet long, that's probably long enough. Really, that right there is that 6? I think I bought a 4x6 sheet. And then yeah, I think that's 6 feet. I think that's a 4x6 sheet of plywood. So, anyways, that's kind of off topic, but yeah. So my processes I'm comfortable with. So it's just we got to make sure. Um, well, not all my processes because I need to get better at when I run sales and the amounts I run them at. Try to remove that aged inventory. Like I just sold a $20 shirt today for $10 because I've had it for I think 6 months. When see you go. Just I gotta get rid of stuff, right? Um, and it sold because it was on sale. So it was on sale for like 14. They offered 10. I'm like, I can go to 12 or 13, but it's $2 or $3 worth it, right? Is this because if I don't sell that item and hold on to it for another 6 months, it's going to cost me how much to hold on to that item? Is it going to cost me $2 to $3? Because you got to think, right? Every single item in here costs money to store. So you have to look at it that way. I don't know how much it is per day. I used to have it figured out, but then I moved and things changed. But anyways, um, though I need to get better at that. So my sales, running my sales. So I move my old items, and then um, that whole process needs to get better so I can move my items. I'd like to have a few more sources still of where I get items. I'm trying to set up my Facebook group. A lot of people have interest, but I think the holidays, they kind of are just like, not right now. I don't think they're too focused on it at the moment. They all love the idea, oh yeah, $5 a month is nothing. Help keep the scammers out. Do the feedback, so you can see if a buyer or a wholesaler is good. All those different things, but um, I don't know. Just hasn't had a lot of traction yet. A lot of interest, but not a lot of takers. So just keep working on that. But I would like to get more people uh, for inventory suppliers. Geez, my brain wasn't working there for a minute. So get more suppliers for my inventory, basically, right? And I can say it two different ways: inventory suppliers or suppliers for my inventory. So if you're keeping track, I just keep repeating myself. And I want to get that really, really settled in. But I think those are two areas that are really hurting because once once you get and I've said this many times, but once you get everything in order and you're starting to see results, oh, I'm picking up these same type items. Let's just say it's 20 different brands. I'm picking up these same 20 brands over and over, and I'm selling them for about the same price every time. So I know that if I list five and sell one, or list five and sell two, whatever the ratio is, if I list 10, I should sell four, right? Or maybe five because I'm doing more. And if I list 20, maybe I'll sell eight, maybe I'll sell nine because, again, more activity. So I need to get to that point to where things are scalable. I, I, I feel like things are good enough to be scaled. So you can see our traffic is pretty steady, right? So let's get up there. This is the 100,000 line, and I can't really show you because that. So we're always between 80 to 100, or I mean, sorry, in the beginning here, and then we dip down, right? We kind of dip down in here, but now we're kind of coming back up. And I was happy to see how much traffic we had yesterday. 75,000 impressions on Christmas Day. That was pretty interesting. I wasn't really expecting that. And then sold. We sold two yesterday. Sold one, or yeah, what? One yesterday. We've sold two today already. Oh, I didn't realize that. We sold three on Christmas Eve. So we kind of came out of this little slumber right here, and then boop, picked up. So again, that's just kind of eBay. That's kind of online sales to have a graph like this. Now, obviously, instead of two, I wish it was 20, but we're not quite there yet. This is the 90-day view. So you can see we reached that plateau. That's more of a mountain than a plateau. And then kind of up and down. You can see how the traffic was going up leading into Thanksgiving, and then it kind of came back down. It's like now maybe I think it's going to take maybe a week or two, but things should start to even out. They should start to get back to more normal. Um, and then you'll have a little push, when tax money starts coming back. You can see our quantity sold. This is last 90 days. If I didn't mention that, sorry. Kind of up and down. But if you look at the last 90 days, so excuse me, 191, that's 2.12. And then the last 31 days, 2.39. So we're doing better. We're doing better. I just need to sell more. And all you can do is list more. And it takes a while too. I think that's the other thing that's discouraging about eBay and maybe any small business in general, right? It takes time to build this up. You have to keep doing the same things over and over and over. And sometimes it's a year, sometimes it's 5 years. And then as you build it up. So I do nothing in my first store. We don't list any items in there because we're just trying to get rid of everything. And yes, we should list items, but we started with this second store and we really wanted to push it because it felt like the first store was cursed, honestly, after everything that happened. And you can watch that video that's on my channel about my first store and everything that happened. But the traffic over there is the impressions right here is at 2 million. I have a little over 3,000 listings in there, right? Impressions are just over 2 million. And my solds are like 52 or something for the last 31 days. So I sell about 1 to 2 items a day in that store and do absolutely nothing. I just ship the items, answer questions. That's it. I don't I don't list anything there. This store I list 10 a day and my traffic is only 2.2 million. And I have almost 1,200 listings. So you can see the power of just having a lot of listings, right? Now, obviously, with 3,000 listings, you want to be listing items every day. So if you have a bigger store, you can see how you're going to get more traffic. So as my store builds up, my traffic should go up and my sales should go up if I'm listing the same types of things that are pretty decent and, you know, listing really, really good items as I find them. Hopefully once a week would be nice. Listing like I don't know, a $50 item once a week. That'd be pretty cool. And I don't think I do it quite once a week, maybe once every 2 to 3 weeks. I'll list an item at that price. So I was going to go to the thrift today too. That's another thing. As we kind of get into the outlining of the day, I was thinking about going to the thrift, but I just have too much stuff I need to do. Like I have some chores. We're going to get, or we're getting, we just started to get hammered early this morning with snow. It's going to snow pretty much nonstop for the next 4 days. So we're going to get a lot of snow. Um, and so I need to get the Christmas decorations out of the yard because when I blow the snow from the driveway into the yard, it just kind of buries them. And anyway, so I've got chores to do. So I probably won't make it to the thrift, but I do want to get a lot of drafts done today too, because I'm off today from the other job. So I'd like to get some drafts built up. I've been really struggling with that. So that's what I want to do today. I want to try to get, you know, I don't know, 30, 40 drafts. That'd be pretty nice. I'm gonna do 3, 4 days because we're listing 10 a day right now. So, um, and what do I have in there like 15 or something? So, but I want to add on top of that. So, and I need to do some more wash. That's the other thing. Like I said, I'm trying to get through all these coats. I got some coats here, but then I got like this, and you guys won't be able to see real great, but the fleece, it's a fleece jacket. Got those little fibers and stuff on it. I've already washed it once. It's pain. That kind of stuff just kills me. That's why I usually, if they're not in really, really good condition, I won't. But I got this in a bundle, so kind of is what it is. So, all right, I think I babbled long enough for today, but I hope everyone had a good Christmas. Hopefully, this video helps someone, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.